The communities, the Jewish communities that came here. So the first one, like 1376, giving you a mini tour, a mini Jewish historical sites tour of Saloniki. And this is called, where you see all these cars all around me, it's called Freedom Square. And it was the first public space in the modern city. The square was adjacent to two old Jewish neighborhoods. And during the occupation, the Germans used the square as an assembly point for men who were being sent to labor camps. They would come here to fill out the papers. The Jews also, I think it was in 1943, the head of each household was required by the Nazis to fill out a paper listing all the assets of the family members. I hope you can hear me with all the traffic behind me, but we're standing in front of the memorial dedicated to the memory of the 50,000 Jewish Greeks of Saloniki that were deported by the Nazis in the spring of 1943 and exterminated in the gas chambers of Auschwitz-Birkenau death camps. With the exception of my daughter-in-law's father, Leon Mazliach, who not only survived one concentration camp, but 5. However, he lost every single member of his family. Just think of what it would be like not to have a single living cousin, even a cousin 4 times removed in the entire world. The streets around here is the old Lola neighborhood. They've restored a lot of the buildings. They have a lot of restaurants. Absolutely no signs either on the map or out here to say what this gorgeous old church is, or old bath with all the domes on top of it. I would think it was some kind of bath, Turkish bath, hammam. As I said, not a single sign. Well, we just discovered by asking a man that this was the Jewish area, and these were Jewish baths. The monasteryless synagogue was built in 1927 to 1928. Jews originating from Monastir, former Yugoslavia, and was officially dedicated in 1927. It was only saved during World War II because the Red Cross used it. Sephardic, where women sit on the upper level and men on the lower, and is only used for the high holy days. For instance, like Yom Kippur, Rosh Hashanah. Since there are very few Jews left here in Thessaloniki. If you want to visit, you have to call at least 3 days in advance and make arrangements with the woman who takes care of it. And this is the end of our sad story of the Jews of Thessaloniki. This is where the Nazis marched them in 1943. Every single Jew in Thessaloniki was marched to this old train station, from where they were herded into boxcars and taken to Auschwitz and Birkenau and different labor camps. over 50,000 people were taken, and out of that amount, perhaps 1,000 survived. Very sad chapter in history. This is dedicated to not only Leon Mazliach, but all the families of everybody else who has suffered so tremendously in different parts of the world, let alone here. So sad.